We are going to discuss about the programming structures. So just a quick review that initially we start with the numeric, boolean and the string. There are many other bits on this related to the numeric, boolean and string that we're going to discuss in later stages, and there are all other bunch of features and everything within the system that also we're going to discuss. But now we're going to start with one feature in the block diagram that is called the structure. In this structure, we are going to discuss for loop, while loop, case structure, event structure, flat sequence, and the diagram disabled. But for that, we're going to start with the case structure. Again, we start with the functions, then we pin, then we go into the structure. In the structure, we go to the case structure. Once you select, then there is an icon like this, then you drag and drop. Then the case structure will appear over here. So one more time, you select, then drag, then the case structure will appear here. So what does that mean? It's almost like if you are familiarized with other programming, it is almost like a if condition. If it is true, this will execute, this case will execute, and if it is false, other one will execute. Actually, it's a two different one. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to create a Boolean push button. Okay, the Boolean push button to say my case is say true or false. I want to say my case going to the true or the false condition. That's the one I want to say. Okay, so I connect that function to true or false condition. So if I click on the true, this will go to the true condition. If it is false, it will go to the false condition. Again, in order to identify in a better way, there is a feature we can get it is called dialog button. So it's called dialog button is coming like a message pop up to the user to identify what stage you are in. Again, on the right click, dialog button, and we go for the first one button. So never worry or bother about that there are a lot of features over running around and floating around there, but we're going to discuss most of them, but just focus on what we are going through right now. So there is a one function is called one button dialog box. Again, where I get it, dialog user and the one button dialog box. Here you can see there are options like two options you can get it. So one is called message and other one is called button name. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to put my cursor there, right click, there are options coming like this. Then I go through create. Here also you can create control or indicators. Control means the input and the indicators are the output. Either you can create the control from here, this is also the control, or even you can create the control from here. These both are coming as the same. So for time being, I'm deleting this one and I'm using this one. So what kind of message is coming up? So message for the false case. Okay, what we can say, this is a false case. Extending that one to understand. This is a false case. Then I'm creating another constant for the next one that we have to, what kind of message you want to click over there. I say, okay, just to abort or just to pass the system. So if I select all of them and control, I press the control button and drag. So I can select the other one. So this like in order to make the copy, you can control and the drag button. So for the true case, I would say button name for the true case, isn't it? This is for the true case. Message true, that's changed. And this also OK button. Message name for OK button. So this is for the true case. And this is for true case. So I'm going to run this function. So basically what happened this function for now, this is a false state. This is true now, but we are going to run with the false state. So this will be run through the false. When here it will go to the false case and execute this message pop-up. So let us see how it will run. So if it is false case, you can see that this is a false case, and whatever the value you are putting here, okay, that will appear here. So then when you click, the program will be out. When I can run this one to true case, you can see this is a message pop-up for the true case. Message pop-up for the true case, and you click OK, then it will be come out. It can be run the multiple operations according to our convenience. This is called the case structure or the if conditions in the LabVIEW programming. So just focus on this type and to try to create few other bits like uh, any other things you can even pop in there. So even instead of OK, I would say stop. Then I'm running that. You can see that instead of OK, you can display the stop button. And another feature is if you click on the debug button or the highlight button and also the retain via value, now you can see either you can click on OK button, run button here, or you can click on the run button here. Now you can see in the block diagram, it is coming to the false and all the cases are displaying, and you can see that what's happening right now because we are in the false case and it is stop button. Once it stop, it will be out. For an example, if I put the true case, you can see it's coming true case and it's staying in the true, and you click OK, it will be come out. Try to practice the case structures and to get familiarized. This is most important for any programming system.